Let's go to Huntington Beach quickly. Silk. Hi, Silk. How are you?
Man, this is tough, brah. My wife and I stayed home for a few hours watching the coverage and stuff, but after a while we just had to get out, and something we would do on a Sunday anyway, so we went down to Main Street. There's a little wine spot that we go to, and like the whole street, dude, you could just tell like it was hushed. It wasn't a normal Sunday. Every bar, restaurant had the coverage on. People were just, there was like a pallor over the city, dude. And, Kobe was an LA Laker, and he played in Los Angeles, but for those of us in Orange County, he lived here. His wife went to high school in Huntington. I think he wanted to settle down here to be close to that part of the family. And, for those of us that live in Orange County is big, but the beach communities are pretty small. So, it's not like sometimes you're shocked to run into somebody like you expected to see Kobe out. We were shocked if you didn't see him out. It's just really weird, man. My friend who works for Morton's, who took care of your family, she texted us yesterday. She said, "You're not going to believe this. Kobe has a reservation for here on Monday for like an event." And she was just staring at her reservation screen yesterday and just could not believe it, just seeing Kobe's name there, and that she wouldn't be there and see him when he came in. It's just been really tough, man. And I cut my teeth with the Showtime Lakers as a kid, my wonder years, and Kareem was always my guy, and Magic, of course. And we had those lean years, and with some fun players too, like Eddie Jones and Anthony Peeler and Nick Van Exel. But before players started using their leverage to move and force trades and chasing rings, Kobe was a student of basketball history. He always wanted to be a Laker. He didn't want to be a 76er. He could tell you what Elgin Baylor averaged for his playoff career. He always wanted to be a Laker. He didn't want to leave. He wanted to end his career. He knew that the Lakers, Celtics, of course, and Bulls, but were top of the food chain, and he wanted to be here. That's why I love Kobe so much, because growing up, it was about the players that played for their teams forever. It was about the Lakers, not necessarily individuals. So that was tough. And I just got a quick story, man. Years ago, my wife and I decided to kill some time on a summer afternoon and went over to the putt-putt at Boomers on the 405 in Magnolia, and we're about to tee off, and who walks up? Kobe, Vanessa, Natalia, and Gianna. And we literally played 9 holes where they're in front of us. And, I didn't bug them. I didn't say anything, so we're just sitting there, and we get to the schoolhouse hole, that little stupid door that goes up and down, and all the girls hit first, and first shot, they all go in. My wife and I are sitting on that stupid little aluminum bench, and I'm like, I'm 2 feet from Kobe. He took like 4 hits, and it kept bouncing off the door. And you could see him getting frustrated, dude. And the girls had already walked down to go see if their balls went in the hole. He would not leave until he got it in. And that putter looked like a toothpick in his hand. So he finally gets it in, and I hadn't said anything to him. This is like 5 holes in. I just go, "Hey, Kobe, you got any advice on how to play this hole?" And he looked at me, and he had that little smirk when his demeanor cracks, and he gets that little sense of humor, and he looked at me and goes, "Yeah, just go up and throw it in, dude." And it was unbelievable, man. That's my brush with Kobe, and we'd see him out a lot, but it's a tough day. Also, shout out to the Altobelli family, dude. I don't know anyone who doesn't have a kid, or if they themselves spent at least a few semesters at OCC or Golden West, and that's a tough hit for the Orange County, Costa Mesa baseball family, brah. So RIP to all those involved, and I'm glad you're doing this, brah. I'll talk to you later, brah.
It's a really good job by you, Silk. Really good job by you. Thank you. Save that call. And I want to mention the other families involved and how tragic it is, because we're talking about Kobe and Gigi. But of course, 7 others lost their lives. And the Altobelli is another family. To Silk's point, if you have kids that play baseball in this area, you're either connected to the Altobellis or connected to somebody who is connected to them, or you're connected to a coach who's connected to him, our family included. Because I've got kids that played club baseball in this town. Again, Kobe, I don't live in the neighborhood that Kobe lives in. I wanted to, but we live adjacent to. We live pretty close by. And again, really quickly, to Silk's point, Kobe was always out. You could always see Kobe out. And he was doing things now. He was running his kids to and from school. He was getting them to and from games and practice. He was going to eat with them, but he was out and about. He was very visible and very accessible. And everybody, like in this town, and I don't mean LA, I mean Orange County, everybody has a Kobe story because he was out and about. And like even Woj knew Dick Kobe would go to Javi's. And then he now would meet at Javier's. He loved Javier's. It's a great story about the, quote, putt-putt course. It's a miniature golf course right on the side of the 405. It's like a famous golf course. You can't miss it. And to think that Kobe was with the fam, it tells you what kind of a family guy he was. Let's get out there, V. Let's go play some golf with the girls.